It's Madden NFL 24, and we've got the Vikings field stretching tight end. No one's been busier this season.
Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Throwing on first down. Shields. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. Looking to throw on second down. Shields. Under pressure, they got him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. Looking to throw. Shields. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Here comes the Bears punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Run!
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll go again with Lindsey, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A give up the middle to Lindsey. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Well, partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they'd never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, didn't it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. The line of scrimmage is the 2 here on 3rd and goal. Lindsey will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again, 3rd and long now. It'll be a gain of 5, and the punt team will now come out on 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Take it at the 37. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Herbert. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm, and he delivers it with confidence.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Herbert operating from the red zone. Over the middle, into the hands of Woods. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. They'll run with Lindsey. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
When this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. They wanted people.
And this time he is in. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Still in the 1st half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. To throw on 2nd down. Shields under pressure, and they got to him again. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Back to throw. Shields. And they're going to sack him yet again. The pass rush has been relentless. This time, it yields a safety.
An absolutely dominating series from that pass rush to record the safety. 3 sacks in a row shouldn't be possible against an NFL offensive line. But there they are, dropping him on 3 straight reps, the last of which came in the end zone for 2 points.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
Automatic first down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, here's Herbert. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Again, Herbert. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
2nd down and 4. A run with Lindsey out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do, and right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Back to throw here, Herbert. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflated. And now, things may have changed for them.
Fair catch called for and taken back near the goal line. So that'll come out to the 25. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. Fresh off of 6 the other way, it's Herbert. And Woods has it complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. Over the middle, complete. That's Moody. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half. Touchdown, Vikings! Jelani Woods as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And that could be important as that makes this a 16-point lead. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Taken at the goal line. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on third down with Herbert. That's into the hands of Woods. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Herbert now. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Moody. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Justin Herbert looking to pass. A short throw pulled in by Woods. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. To the air again, Herbert. As this complete to Woods. And out of bounds right around the 20. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Touchdown! A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 23. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Shields. A quick throw there is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Look at the big man rumble. And down to the 29-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great offense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession.
Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate. The receivers catch it. The ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket. Yeah, the ball never hits the ground there either.
And then he's stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. Well, now after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Woods. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. 1 quarter remains here on this Thursday night. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame him?
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Burke. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Burke. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Chicago offense set to get started. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Looking to throw. Shields. Wide open receiver complete. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. And with this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
But we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Back to throw again. This is brought in by Brown. Breaks through the contact. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. This is getting ridiculous. 8 sacks now. That time multiple guys get to it. Looking to throw on second down. Shields. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw. Shields. And a big loss here as he's taken down. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out from this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
On first down, it's Burke, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Burke, he'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the gun, Herbert on third down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 36. They're going to pass here with Herbert. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over. This 2nd and 4. One final shot. They'll look to throw. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory, and it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets, defense doesn't.